Tamamba, you are the one who has come here.
Yes.
Is there a problem?
What?
Is there a problem?
Which problem?
So there's no problem.
Do we give you a problem?
You have picked up Cosmo Mumba. You have picked up two other people.
Well, Paramount Chief Mpezeni has been put to rest today. It was a national day of mourning in Eastern Province and Zambia in particular. So President Hakainde Hichilema was at the funeral and he addressed the attendees of the procession. And during the speech, he also dealt with the situation in South Africa where there is an impasse between the Zambian government and the Lungu family over that protracted court battle, which has now gone beyond a year. I think this should be a year and two weeks or so, heading into a full month if June ends of that battle. And there is no update yet from that court session. So the president addressed that issue and he had something to say with regard to the same. And these are the words, extracts. So there's a video that has been circulating, an extract of the speech, pretty much like his closing remarks. To say, let us bury the dead with dignity, as we are doing for Chief Mpezeni, in line with our culture and traditions. This is what we want for Edgar Chagalungu, a full military with full military honors, President Hakainde Hichilema. So they say is the honor that Chief Mpezeni has been accorded as the Paramount Chief of the Ngoni people of Eastern Province is the same dignity that government wants to place on Edgar Chagalungu as a former head of state with full military honors. So, and obviously someone in the comment section there says, seeing President Hakainde Hichilema on TV always gives me strength to stand up and switch off the TV. And obviously someone else comments response to that. So that's a speech that came from Eastern Province when the president was addressing the nation pretty much through the media, and then obviously the people that were in attendance particularly. But for a while there's been a conversation, I'm pretty sure you've come across it, where people have been speculating to say there is a chair that moves around at events. So obviously people are, it's just a rumor, there are no facts to it. So it seems like people finally found someone carrying a chair, and they captured an individual, and that video has been trending recently, as you can see a caption there. So that's during the same event, so you can see a gentleman there carrying a chair, and obviously a number of people found it odd and took time to make videos and capture the situation. So it's been a conversation for a while, people saying, hey, there's a chair that usually moves around. And obviously the different sides of the aisle defend, others refute, and obviously expect the politics to play their role. But today it seems like finally someone had the opportunity to capture the person moving around the chair. The details of what that's all about, no one knows, but pretty much I'm pretty sure you've come across that news. So this was during the same ceremony in Eastern Province, the send-off ceremony of Paramount Chief Mpezeni, as they were going to bury him. So when this incident was captured on camera and people made videos and it's been circulated. So Piri Kuzwayo says, I honestly thought the whole moving around with a chair story was exaggerated. After seeing it for myself today, I can confirm that the chair is a permanent travel companion. The reason remains a mystery for future generations to resolve. So he says, just like a number of people were on the fence with this situation when they heard there's a chair that moves around, and say no, that's just speculation and stuff like that. So that person, it seems like he's the person that captured that video, and obviously it has been shared on a number of platforms at this point. And he says he thought it was a rumor, but at this point it would be for future generations to analyze and look back and to this situation. But in other news, this lady, that I think she's based in the US, if not the UK, one of Zambians based in the diaspora, and she comments on Paramount Chief Mpezeni, and she says, I am the only one entitled to say this, so I will, because of that Bemba Ngoni tribal cousinship that happens. And she says, because she's member, and obviously Paramount Chief Mpezeni is gone in the exact tribal cousinship. She says, I'm the only one that is entitled to say this, so I would say it. When you are quiet in the midst of injustice against your subjects, thinking yourself the next to suffer the same fate is you. Nkosi was quiet when his own son was being, obviously she makes allegations there. I don't want to be part of that, but anyway, she says today is the one that's been put to rest. Pretty much that's her point, to say now that Mpezeni is actually being buried even before Edgar Chagalungu, and then says that's a lesson learned. Nkosi Obemba in-law speaks there, and then obviously people comment to agree and disagree with that assertion. But what's happening right now, this is a developing story as I'm broadcasting right now. This is happening in Eastern Province. So there are a number of videos that are circulating. But I'm going to the actual sources, the official sources of Brian Mundubile and Makebi Zulu. And pretty much this is what is happening. Let me play you a video of their interaction with the police as this story is ongoing. Let me see as many videos that I can find of what is happening. Pay attention to the conversation. This is Makebi Zulu interaction with some of the police that I think this is the police command or something. As I find the details, let me play you this video so that you see Makebi interacting with the police. Stand by.
Yes, what's the problem?
Those are wanted.
They are wanted.
Yes. That's the reason why we have picked it.
Okay.
Yes.
So for now,
and you drop that. I'm not talking to you. Talking to you. Can you drop your?
in the meantime,
I'm not having a press conference.
of course, no one is having a press conference. But
Can you drop that one?
C'est not a conference, but just in Buddha. Let's avoid here. Let's avoid. I'm just going to wrong pattern. Get wrong patterns there. Get wrong patterns. Take on my wrong pattern.
So that's the interaction of Makebi Zulu and the police officers, where I think he gave some details. But prior to that interaction, this is what happened. And then obviously the same lady that made that comment earlier on, she says, Brian Mundubile, well done for giving way to the presidential motorcade. Otherwise, it was a trap, she alleges, but obviously she says all that colorful language there. But pretty much alleging there was an interaction where Makebi Zulu and Brian Mundubile were heading to the procession of the burial of Paramount Chief Mpezeni. And they were in the same convoy. So the president was, or there is a police motorcade that was coming behind them. And this is what happened during that police interaction. This is on the road. So the guys that are in front, the ones that captured the video, this is Brian Mundubile and Makebi Zulu's entourage. And then behind them came obviously the police escort and everybody behind them. Obviously they're alleging to say it is motorcade of the president, but have a look at this video. So it's that interaction that Makebi Zulu and Brian Mundubile have been praised for, to say they did well to give way to that police motorcade because they are alleged to say there's a possibility that was going to result into some sort of trap for them. But anyway, there is no evidence to prove the same assertion, but pretty much obviously people speculating that. Anyway, I would have loved to show you more details, but it seems like today's internet has been an issue. Even at the event itself in Chipata, there were issues with the internet. I don't know what's going on in the nation, but hey, yeah, so I'm not able to show you any other more details. My internet seems to have blacked out here. This is the second time actually I'm trying to broadcast, and pretty much it goes off. I'm pretty sure you guys that first responders or people that have got the bell notification on, you get notified immediately and came on, and there was a break in that broadcast. But anyway, I've seen a number of people complaining today, especially people that wanted to broadcast the funeral in Eastern Province. They are also complaining. But anyway, this is where this broadcast ends. I hope what I'm saying has been able to be heard. Let me see if I've been able to broadcast anything. But anyway, because of internet, I gotta go, ladies and gentlemen. Have a beautiful night.